Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to fix a bug. So let me just add products real quick just to show you what I mean. So you see we have this product 0 and its price is 25. So if we add product 0 again, this price increases here and here. Now this doesn't affect the total, so it's all well and good, but technically the price itself shouldn't increase. We want to increase the quantity only, but we want that quantity reflected on the total. Alright, so that's what we're gonna fix today. Let's get to it. Alright, so looking at this, I am going to go to where is this thing? Update quantity control, of course. Alright, so we increase the quantity here, but I believe we also increase the price. Yeah, so we're increasing the price here as well. So that's where we have that problem. One of you guys alerted me to this on my email, so thanks for that. Alright, so with that, let's see if that will fix the price as well. So let's add 0 again. Alright, so this time it increases the quantity, the price stays the same, but the total is not updated. And that is probably because the total is tied to the price and not the quantity of the product as well. So given this, we have current cut. So I believe the total is managed somewhere here. Yeah, so update total, as you can see. So here the total is indeed bound to the price. So what we're gonna do is we are not only going to add the price of that item, we are going to add let's not do it there, let's do it in here. We're going to add the price of that item plus that item's quantity. Alright, so C dot is a quantity. Oh, it's quantity. Anyway, add 0, add 0 again. Alright, so that didn't work. Strange. This is really strange. So we've got 2 items for $7, but for whatever reason we have 9, and we have, ooh, I think I know why. So int of quantity, it's supposed to be times. Sorry about that. Okay, that should fix it. So add product 1, increase its price. Alright, increases quantity, so the price stays the same, but the total is updated as we go. So let's add another one. Alright, looks good. Looks good indeed. Alright, so that fixes that. So since we have quite some time here, we are going to start dealing with the print receipt. So we're going to build the building blocks for it, and then in the next one we are going to finish it off. Alright, so for just to give you an idea what I mean, I'm talking about this pop-up. So we want to be able to click this print receipt to show this pop-up to complete checkout, and later when you choose to do this in production, you can then print the receipt. Alright, so I'm gonna put this back here, and what I'm gonna do is, we are on POS, we are just gonna go up, and up here we're going to import the model view, because that's what we're going to use. So UIX.model view, we want to import the model view like that. Alright, now what we're gonna do is I'm actually just gonna copy this because I'm too lazy to type the whole thing again. So go down here, and I'm just gonna call this POS checkout like that. Alright, and it's gonna inherit from model view, and it's not gonna need anything really, so maybe a callback. So just gonna do callback is equal to object property allow none, so that when nothing is added to as a callback, then we don't get errors. Alright, so for now we'll just pass. I'm not sure we're gonna need to do some pre-processing later, but it's good to have it. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy that, go to pos.kv, go down, and now let's style our model view. Okay, so we want it full screen, we don't care, but we do not want to have a background. By default, you're gonna get the default background for the button. That's the background you're gonna get for your model view. So I don't want that, right? I want it to be transparent like that. So just gonna override that, and then I'm going to change the background color to a really transparent black. So black is 000 for full transparency. I want to change that to about 20% transparency. Alright, so with that, let's see, do we need anything else? As far as the model view, no. So let's go to our back box. Alright, so this is what's going to contain our information. One thing to know about a model view is you can only have one widget as the root of that model view. You cannot, for example, add like another box here. It's just going to cover this one. Alright, so just gonna remove that. Let's go to orientation, make it vertical. Alright, let's do some lovely spacing. So let's start with 12. Let's do padding on all sides. Let's do 14. Alright, and orientation, spacing, everything is all set. What we need is a color, and the color is going to be app.color primary bg. Primary background. Alright, and radius, let's do radius because we want those rounded edges. So this is going to be self-to height by 0.15, and now we need the height because we right now the back box, like this box layout, is going to cover the full width and height of the model view, which basically means it's going to cover the whole screen of the app. We don't want that. We want it to be really small. So what I'm going to do is on desktop, basically this POS is designed to run landscape mode, right? And on landscape mode, the width is always guaranteed to be greater than the height, right? It's common sense. So what you want to do is to create a square like this, you don't want to base the square's size on the width, because the width could be greater than the height, so your model view could jump off your screen. So what we want to do is we are going to set the height, like we're going to set a static height and then have the width inherit the height. That way the height will always, we know that the width will always fit, since the width can be greater than the height, but the height can't be greater than the width. Alright, I hope that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do size hint y, and I'm gonna do about let's do about 75% of the available height. Actually, let's just do 7, and then I'm gonna do, actually we could do this here, we could do size hint, right? And then the size hint, the first item is the width. Alright, so I'm just gonna do none to promise Kivy that we're going to set a width, like a static width for this box layout. So now I'm gonna do width, and the width is going to be whatever the height is. Now we know that this is always going to fit because the height will never be greater than the width. Alright, so with that said, we have our building blocks for the POS checkout. So let's go ahead and tie this in and see if it looks the way we want it. So just gonna close out of all this and print receipt right there. I'm gonna do on release. We are going to do root dot checkout. Alright, so we are obviously going to have to create this checkout function. So POS, let's go up. Actually, we can, always just do it down here. Nobody cares. So define checkout, and checkout is just gonna need self. And what checkout is just gonna do is, for now, we're going to do PC is equal to POS checkout, and now we're just gonna do PC.open. Open. All right, just like that. So now let's do this, and you will immediately notice a really big problem. So anyway, print checkout. So we have our lovely rounded edges here, but right now if you click outside you cannot exit. Alright, so that's why in the design we have this cancel button so that we can click outside to cancel. So before I close this off, I'm going to smooth these rounded edges a bit, and then I don't like this back, so I'm going to do 10%. Alright, and then we're just going to close this here. So first I'm going to reduce this to 10%, and I'm going to reduce that to, I like 08 usually. So let's run this now and print receipt, and there we go. I like that. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop for this one. In the next one we are going to finish off this pop-up and move on to other things. So if you have any problems regarding this part of the tutorial, leave them in the comment section. I will try to answer them as fast as possible. Otherwise, as always, I'm Sam, and I'll see you in the next one.